Now we're gonna have to deal with the shadow. Humans are narcissistic creatures. If the plane crashes, and now that this whole corona thing has started, or not has started, has been, it has really opened up many people's eyes. All these validation and materialistic things that people crave all the time. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Alithy, and here on my channel I talk about lifestyle, I give advice videos, and also sometimes, occasionally, not all the time, can't guarantee it, I do vlogs. In today's video we're gonna be talking about the infamous topic death and my opinions and views on the whole topic and subject. If you end up liking this video, make sure to, as always, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and without further ado, let's just get right onto the video. So death, we're just gonna lay everything out on the table, okay? Death is something that not many people like to talk about. Personally, I like to talk about it all the time because most of the time I really do be thinking about dying, like not in a like harmful way, but like I'll just be sitting and then be like, oh my god, what if I die? Then I'll like not exist. And the thought of not existing scares me sometimes because I'm like, no one will ever know I existed, first of all, and also second of all, I'll just not exist. Like, that's scary. I like existing. It's fun being a human. It's something that scares me partially, but I feel like I have been taught not to be scared of death because as a Christian, I am being taught that if I live a good life, I'm gonna go to heaven and meet God. So that's something that keeps me grounded and not too scared about the whole subject. But I know that some people find it uncomfortable talking about death because they just haven't been around people who are comfortable talking about death, or maybe their parents haven't taught them that it's okay to sometimes think about it, and it's also okay that you acknowledge it. If you live every day that you have to your fullest potential and you don't waste any time and say, oh, I'm gonna do this tomorrow, or oh, I'm gonna do this next week, then if you die, you've done what you plan to do. This brings me to a story time actually. Last year, before the whole COVID situation happened, I was in Spain. When we were there doing some tourism, I saw some people on the streets that were singing and performing. And my hobby, not really something that I do all the time, but something that I do to myself, is I sing. And sometimes I sing in front of people. And I got inspired and I was like, I told my dad, I was like, what if I sing? Like, what if I sing and get some money from that? And then my dad was like, yeah, sure. We had a camera with us and he had a hat. So camera, hat, we film, put the hat there, people drop their money, and I do my thing. And so an interesting thing that I said to my dad was that I said, if the plane crashes on our way home and I haven't sang here in Spain, which I wanted to do, then that means I haven't done what I planned to do, and I'll die not having done that. And so my motivation to singing, even though I'm quite scared like singing in front of people, I have stage fright, my motivation to still push through and sing was, what if I die? But I was like, well, if I die and I haven't sang, that would be really sad because I really love singing and this is a really good opportunity to do that, so why not do it? And also people won't even know that I ever was there except for those people who pass by, so it wouldn't matter if I messed up. I also feel like death should be more normalized because it's something that's gonna happen to everyone eventually. Like, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. You're gonna die, I'm gonna die, we're all gonna die. But what's important is that you live your life to your fullest potential and do everything that you want to do and not care about others' opinions and just live your life because you are blessed enough to even live a life, you know? As a teenager, you're told that you should be planning for your future and you should be doing everything right. Like, so much is expected from teenagers, so you might not be as carefree as you would want to because so much pressure is put on you. Teenage ages is actually the time where you get to be free, and also a little bit of your adolescence, like when you're like 20 and 21. as long as you don't have kids, basically you have free time and where you don't pay bills. If you're a teenager and you're like, oh, I have to get good grades, oh, I have to study so much, oh, and this and this and that, just let go a little bit and also dream big. I also feel like as a teenager you like feel so limited to do things, like you don't feel like you have that much to say in society because you're just a child. Do things that normal teenagers wouldn't do and put yourself out there, because at the end of the day, no one cares, you know? Everyone cares about themselves, so you might as well put yourself out there and just show the world what you're capable of. When I say no one cares, I mean like if you do something wrong, no one really put that much energy into it to be like, oh my god, she did this wrong or he did this wrong. They will literally let go because everyone is so obsessed with themselves. Humans are narcissistic creatures, so don't bother yourself if you are starting a business or something as a teenager and it doesn't go well in the beginning. Don't give up, don't feel unmotivated, just be like, I have to keep pushing through. Now that this whole corona thing has started, or not has started, has been, because I think corona is 2 years now, or maybe 1 year, it has really opened up many people's eyes of how much time we really have left, because you know, climate change is still a thing. We're still destroying Earth, even though there's a pandemic going on. Maybe not at the same amount as before when we were allowed to go out, but it's still accurate and it's still something that will affect us and our future our future children and so on. So I think it has opened up many people's eyes. Today, I think, or yesterday, I was watching a video from Thoraya, I think that's how you pronounce her name, and she was interviewing a man who had a heart problem. So he had basically died 4 times, as he explained in the video, because his heart basically stopped, and you're dead when your heart stops. So he said that he really feel like he got a bonus chance at life and that it was like a restart for him. So he doesn't really put too much effort into caring about small things like appearance or views, all these validation and materialistic things that people crave all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and that you took something from it and learned something new. Make sure to, as always, give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below and start a conversation in the comment section about what you think about death and all of what I talked about in today's video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.